In a powerful demonstration of military might and ideological resolve, thousands of Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps (IRGC) and Basij forces participated in a high-profile parade through the streets of Tehran. This march, held under the banner of March to Jerusalem, was both a show of solidarity with the Palestinian cause, particularly Gaza, and a display of Iran's unwavering support for Hezbollah. The event featured a wide array of military equipment, including missiles, drones, and armored vehicles, underscoring the Islamic Republic's continuing commitment to projecting power in the Middle East. The march served as a potent symbol of Iran's role in the region, which has long been defined by its alliances with groups such as Hamas in Gaza and Hezbollah in Lebanon. Tehran has consistently backed these entities through financial, military, and logistical support, positioning itself as a key actor in the broader Arab-Israeli and Sunni Shia geopolitical struggles. By displaying such advanced weaponry, the Iranian government is not only reinforcing its position of power but also signaling to its adversaries, most notably Israel and the United States, that its influence in the region is not to be underestimated. During the event, General Mohammad Reza Nakhti, a senior commander in the IRGC and a vocal critic of Western policies in the Middle East, delivered a speech that was striking in its rhetoric. He strongly condemned the United States for its role in exacerbating the issues faced by the Islamic world, particularly in relation to the Palestinian territories and Iran's broader regional ambitions. In his remarks, Nakhti articulated a vision for the Middle East that rejects the influence of both the US and Israel. According to Nakhti, the root of the region's instability could be traced back to the presence of American military bases and the existence of the Israeli state. He argued that the removal of US bases from the region and the destruction of Israel would resolve a significant number of the challenges currently plaguing the Islamic world, reflecting Iran's long-standing anti-Israel and anti-US rhetoric. The timing of the march is especially significant, coming amid heightened tensions in Gaza, where the Israeli-Palestinian conflict has escalated once again. Iran has been vocal in its condemnation of Israel's military actions in Gaza, and this march was another opportunity for the country to reaffirm its support for the Palestinian cause. The use of slogans such as "Death to Israel" and "Death to America" is a regular feature of public demonstrations in Iran, and this event was no exception. Furthermore, the military display itself speaks to Iran's growing capabilities, especially in the realm of missile and drone technology. The inclusion of these advanced systems in the march is a clear signal to both regional and international observers that Iran is becoming more self-reliant in terms of its military technology. The weaponry showcased during the event is a testament to Iran's ongoing efforts to develop and refine its defense industry, which operates under heavy sanctions and international isolation. The March to Jerusalem event was not just a military display but also a political statement aimed at the international community. Iran is sending a message that it remains resolute in its stance against both Israel and the US. Despite facing economic sanctions, diplomatic isolation, and internal challenges, the government in Tehran is keen to portray itself as a leading force in the Middle East, advocating for the rights of Palestinians and presenting itself as a champion of anti-Western sentiment. At the heart of Nakhti's speech was the message that Iran's geopolitical goals are clear and unyielding. His call for the destruction of Israel and the removal of US bases from the region is part of a broader narrative that portrays Iran as the protector of Islamic values in a region dominated by foreign influence. This stance has placed Iran in direct opposition to the US and its allies, including Israel, Saudi Arabia, and other Gulf states. This event also serves to highlight the growing influence of the IRGC and Basij in shaping Iran's foreign policy. The IRGC, which was originally formed as a military arm of the Islamic Revolution, has evolved into a powerful political and economic entity within Iran. It now plays a significant role in both internal and external affairs, including overseeing Iran's involvement in regional conflicts such as those in Syria, Iraq, and Yemen. The implications of Iran's display of power cannot be ignored. By publicly showcasing its military capabilities and reaffirming its support for groups that oppose Israel and the U.S., Iran is signaling that it is prepared to continue its confrontational approach to U.S. and Israeli interests in the region. This rhetoric and military showmanship are likely to exacerbate already tense relations with Israel and the U.S., who view Iran's nuclear ambitions and support for proxy groups as major threats to regional stability. In conclusion, the March to Jerusalem event was more than just a display of military might, it was a statement of Iran's ideological and geopolitical positions in the Middle East. By showcasing advanced military technology and reiterating its opposition to the US and Israel, Iran is sending a clear message to its adversaries and allies alike that it remains a powerful force in regional politics. The event highlights Iran's ongoing efforts to position itself as a leader of resistance against Western influence and an advocate for the Palestinian cause, with significant ramifications for the broader Middle Eastern and global political landscape.